So let's start. Actually, our aim is to build bridges between secondary school, universities, distinguished scientists, and we would like to build up a multi-generational new school and program of excellence. And if you look at about why Hungary, for example, could be a very good example of that, Hungary had 15 Nobel laureates actually in the past. And if you look at the last century, almost every 20 years, we had the Nobel laureates in physiology and medicine suggesting that the brain capacity of Hungary is still very good. And somehow, however, after this period, something stopped, which means that there is a problem what we need to actually handle and we need to change. So plenty of people come to me and saying, okay, but if we change something, we do an innovation, we may make mistakes, and maybe we not arrive to the mountain, to the top of the mountain as quick as we want. However, if we don't change the structure, there will not change almost anything. So we looked at backwards, and we looked at actually what makes Albert Szent-György's success in the past. And first, of course, we need a very good, welcoming kind of surroundings. So in 1921, Szeged actually, and it's now Szeged University celebrating its 100 years in Szeged, was a very welcoming city. And actually in 1921, the Szeged University started working here in Hungary. And it was also a given city because if you go out and walk around Szeged, you can see that in the first 10 years after 1921, almost the whole university building and structures were built up. But of course, bricks alone, not enough. To be a welcoming city, not enough. We need the talents like you who actually believed in Szeged, and this talent was actually Albert Szent-Györgyi for Szeged, and Szeged was actually the place which provided him with the resources he required to complete the work that would earn him actually a Nobel Prize. So let's first analyze where we are here with a SWOT analysis, and after let's look at a smart plan about how we can go forward. So what is actually our strength? First of all, those who have already visited this program will know and knows that how dedicated we are for this program, and we also would like to elevate the programs, and also those universities and research centers who currently join, I must say that they have really the same enthusiastics like we have. If you look at the Radnóti Grammar School and all the other grammar schools which just recently joined to our centers, we also can say that an exceptional biology education is there and started also nationwide in the countries. And as I mentioned, we have now the third milestone when we get the fund, actually the money from the government to keep this program running. But of course, not only strength we have, because we really have weaknesses. And when I showed you how many Nobel laureates we had, if we look at what has happened in the country, actually in the last decade or decades, we can see that there is a huge amount of young people actually left the countries. And this 500,000 people who left, if we look at the ages, they are between 25 and 45 years. And if we look at actually those people who are receiving like different research, ERC research grants or publishing top journals, we must say, if we compare with the top countries as places that unfortunately our talents, the best talents left the country in 93%. Where are the problems? Where are the places where we actually lose you? First of all, you also are aware that there is for secondary school students an OKTV program. However, many of the students already catch by foreign universities and offering them scholarships. So we can ask why we not offering you a scholarship. The second one is actually that science is not every time the best place. Plenty of people would like to go informatics, they would like to be lawyers, and plenty of other places. So if you look at most of the brightest didn't choose in the past life sciences for the first way. And of course, you have brilliant secondary schools teachers, and why you are here? Because they nominated you to be here, and they believe you, and they already recognize your talents. However, when you arrive to the university, because there was not really bridges between the secondary schools and universities, you must show first again that you are a talent, spend plenty of years to provide evidences for that, and after you can join to the best research teams. So what should we do? Of course, we need to build up this kind of bridges, so we need a totally new type of education system, and because there is currently we don't have something like that. So what are actually the opportunities? First of all, the money we have received from the government, and this money also has been awarded till 2025, actually, which is also pass over the election, so we have no long-term finance security, and we could expand this program to the national base. So we can really plan our program long-term. So we must do something because there are also danger. As I mentioned, science is in danger, and if you look at the current COVID-19 situation and you look at about the vaccination rates, not only in Hungary but also worldwide, we must say that science needs more people, and we need to really invent to life science, because if you look at the challenges, not only like COVID-19, climate change and all others, just we can face with these challenges only if we think in a scientific manner. So forget the problems and let's do something, and this is why we are here at the National Academy of Sciences. So after this short analysis, let's look at what we can do. So first of all, this program is realistic, and I always tell also my students that put your aim absolutely what is impossible, because this is the only way to reach what is possible if your aim is actually in the highest way. And this was the fact that we in 2012 strongly believed that the 75th anniversary of Albert St. George's Nobel Prize can be organized in a way where we can invite really distinguished scientists and young talented students. And in this conference there were around 1,000 students, 9 Nobel laureates, and actually this was the real meeting which actually put the enthusiasm to the organizers, and this is why we continued it. So we built up a future plan, and every year we had a conference, and after we organized 2 conferences in the program. And this was the second milestone, as I mentioned, when in 2015 December we got a 2 billion Hungarian forints fund from the government, which actually allowed us to build up a college, a residential hall for you, and the annual budget allowed us to run this program in a secondary school level as a national program and in a university level as a Szeged program. So our dream and our work in the first 4 years really had the dream possible. So third milestone, when another dream from the Szeged Scientists Academy could be a National Scientists Academy. And as you already know that the secondary school program run by Sándor Bán has 3 national-based schools, currently all of them around in the Csongrád County since the program started here, but we have additional programs and additional laboratories, regional-based schools, and now this is what we would like to expand for other laboratories where you can do your laboratory practice. Of course, the university program, and who was here know that Zoltán Rakoncai, who will speak after me, actually led this program. And the first 2 institutions who actually had you as an applicant to the university, to the program was the University of Szeged and Szeged Biological Research Center, and today you also will hear about their vision from Tamás Martinek and Mária Deli. However, we are really very pleased to announce that 4 other institutions joined to that program who welcome very much you to continue your research career there. Semmelweis University, who was recently 250 years anniversary, run by Attila Mócsai, the Institute of Experimental Medicine, which actually one of the top research institution in Budapest, the program run by Ádám Dénes, the University of Pécs, which actually also celebrated its anniversary, the program run by Zsuzsanna Helyes, who is actually run the Szent Ágotai Research Center as well, and the University of Debrecen, who actually run the program by Zoltán Pap. All of them are really distinguished, internationally recognized scientists who can help you to integrate to the university, and they can help you to find the best mentors for your career to achieve your vision and your aims in the future. What are the specific points of this program? You are currently in the secondary school, either most probably in the 11th or 12th year, and there is actually a 2-year program, and most of you are in this program where you can do different kind of laboratory and theoretical online education, science education as well. And when you come out from the secondary school, you can join the university and you can start your research career at the 6 research centers showed you earlier. However, we don't stop here, because after that you can continue on the same places as a PhD students. Also we try our all efforts to make this PhD fellowship available for you as well. And of course, after we wish to establish a system in which you can be offered good kind of research grants, which currently, for example, the Hungarian Academy of Sciences Momentum Grant, which can give you enough amount of money to set up your laboratories. So what are the measurable things? So by 2025, we would like to have 150 biology teachers to learn how to teach science as well, because science education at secondary school is a must in our beliefs. We would like to have around 2,000 secondary school students actually involved in science education. And in the research centers, we would like to have plenty of mentors, 200 national mentors, and we would like to also expand the international mentorship program. And we already, when we discussed it with the leaders of the universities, they have many brilliant international mentors who can make a real network in science. And we also would like to elevate the number of students. Currently at the Szeged University, we already have 40 students. And we would like to elevate with the new institution it to 200. So I think Hungary really has a future because you are here. We have the talented people, and I promise you that we will look after you very well and show that you can have your vision possible in Hungary as well. So the regional base school, this is what we would like to expand more than 20. And also the secondary school teachers who are teaching you, we would like to elevate the number of them very well. Of course, we are not only concentrating on the Hungarian geographical place, but also we very much invite all secondary school students who are in a region where they can speak Hungarian at the secondary schools. So we already had in this program secondary school students from the different countries around Hungary. And of course, this program will try to show you how to build your career up. You usually have more frequently asked questions, as usual, first where you will live. Those who were here earlier saw the Bartók house, which actually started to be renovated in 2018. However, the amount of funds at that time were not enough to finish it. And we looked at another place, actually, which was earlier a hotel, and which has a green area as well. So we believe that this will suit your aims better. And in the ground floor, we already started renovating this. So the Szeged plan, which was awarded in 2015, already have the residential hall for the students. And the next plan also, what we discussed with the other universities, that in all places where you can continue your higher education in the next couple of years, they also will offer you residential places. So this is what we will try to build up for you, and most probably by April we will be ready for this college to move in. Where you can do your training, of course, in Szeged, the two institutions are really not far away. It's just the Tisza River which makes the barrier. In Budapest, also the Institute of Experimental Medicine and Semmelweis University are very close to each other, even one street sometimes, which can make a bridge between the places. So either of your place will be either in Szeged or Budapest, you will find really excellent research labs. And also at the University of Pécs and Debrecen University, they also provide you an excellent facilities. The international mentors, we already have a built-up international mentors team, and those who are in the program at the university level, they also know that they regularly visit us. Our plan is to elevate this number and regularly make like a year plan, a year calendar, that almost every week or every second week in this program somebody from abroad would come who really do distinguished work. For example, last time in April, Katalin Karikó visited the students here. We don't want to stop, so we had like the 17th program this time, and 11 Nobel laureates already visited us, and we would like to extend this pool, and we have already had a word with a couple of them, and they are very keen to continue this program. And I think what is needed from you to this program, to have curiosity and to have an inert commitment, a mission statement from you to be there, because definitely you need a passion, and you must passionately want to be curious, and of course curiosity, this is the only way to be successful in science, that you must ask the question why, what for, and you never stop asking. And of course you need luck, like our foundation needed luck to get these kind of funds and the governmental support. So actually I strongly believe luck. If you prepare yourself to be lucky, this is the best way to get luck. So we have a vision. This is the one step to be lucky. The second is you need the young talents. You are here. We need very clear objectives where we would like to be. As you see, we absolutely know how to continue this program. We need to do it transparently and very ethically. We need a clear strategy. We need inspiration, what we have, and we need partners where the secondary schools and research centers. So if you put these 7 words together, this actually made a luck, and this provide you to be successful in the program. So we really would like to see you, one of the universities and one of the research centers in the future. And we also would like to tell you that last week we visited Bert Szakman, who actually sending his best regards to you. Unfortunately, due to his ages, he currently couldn't come also this time to here, but he is very willing to provide also and how he had done in the past advice for the school, and we asked him whether he would like to be happy to get the name of the school and the college after him, and he was very happy indeed, and there will be a naming ceremony organized by our foundation in April, where we wait everybody and welcome everybody to come here to celebrate it, and this meeting will be between 4 and 7 of April 2022 in Szeged, and we hope to see many of you here. So I would like to close my words. I am so happy to see you here. I remember 10 years ago when the first meeting we had, and it was our impossible dream which came possible because you are here. Thank you, and thank you for taking your very valuable time to come to Szeged.